time for this morning's U.S. Bank Economic 360. This week, we're talking about student debt. Lots of graduations happening right now, and unfortunately, what comes with many of those degrees is the burden of student loan debt. It now totals an eye-popping $1.2 trillion. To better understand the scale of the problem, we turn to U.S. Bank senior wealth strategist Jim Russell, who is with Business Watch producer Kelly Leon in the studio. Jim and Kelly.
Thanks, Peg. Jim? Great topic.
Yeah, it's that time of year.
Who cannot relate to this one?
It's that time of year.
Yeah, so why is this such a big deal?
You know, that's a great question. Let me just first say, for those families that are that have new graduates in the house, or a person who just completed a year of college or graduate school, congratulations. It is a big deal, huge accomplishment.
Huge accomplishment.
Only 30% of the U.S. adult population have a bachelor's degree, so
yep.
Way to go.
Yep.
It is a big deal, and frankly, some of the demographic trends that we'll talk about during today's segment, I think really play into that. Really, the first graph that we get to really shows just how this has climbed. Peg just mentioned just a minute ago, $1.25 trillion. Now, you can see how that's risen really over time. This used to not be a problem. It has been really since the late 70s, and it's because of really some transitional issues that the next slide really points out, and that is the inflation rate attached to education and tuition and fees well exceeds the CPI. Now you can see it's almost 900% over this time frame, 1980 through 2012, which is the last year that we have statistics. You can maybe use the CPI, that 179% increase over this time frame, as a proxy for wages. So if your wages go up that amount, but your college bills go up almost 900%, that is exactly why student loans have exploded, and almost every family has to have one.
So what are the broader economic implications?
Right. You know, these are the folks that are coming out of school. They're 21, 22 years old. Frankly, almost any conversation with somebody under 30 years old really indicates that most everybody has student loan debt. The average student loan debt for those who borrow is a little over $30,000. That's a big number. Many folks find themselves delaying car and home purchases, living at home, finding other cost-efficient ways to live. Frankly, the larger impact on the economy is fairly profound, where the consumption patterns of this demographic, frankly, of a generation, 7, 8, 9 years between 30, 31, and 21, 22, frankly, it's an inhibitor for the economy, and it's something that, frankly, over the next 10, 20, 30 years, we're going to feel a bit.
A little bit of time left. Any silver bullets to help us deal with this?
Yeah, there aren't many. I will tell you, know all the ins and outs about your student loans, how they work, how the interest rates adjust. In fact, 2014 will represent an increase in the interest rates on Stafford loans. Undergraduate moves to 4.66. Graduate school loans move to 6.21, both up 0.8% over 2013. So know the ins and outs of the details here.
Know your loans. All right, Jim, thanks so much. Important topic.
Yes, ma'am.
We appreciate you and U.S. Bank.
Great to be with you.
Thanks for being here.